Christmastown and the Elf Brigade. Written by Curtis L. Hanson. Read for you by Dallin Bradford. I woke up from a dream the other day. Santa had come to visit on his big ol' sleigh. He asked me if I would like to fly around, travel to a place he called Christmastown. We climbed into his sleigh and had just sat down when all of a sudden we were high off the ground. I held on tight to make sure I was secure. Santa just laughed, then made a quick right turn. We flew over places I had never been, over towering mountains and shady glens. There were beautiful cities with glimmering lights. There were places just lit by the stars of the night. But then it started to get a bit cold. Everywhere I looked was covered with snow. We flew over a mountain. Santa said, "Look down." That's when I saw the lights of Santa's Christmastown. The reindeer turned left and then quickly they dove. We nearly hit a house, we were flying so low. Then over a tree and onto a hill, we suddenly landed. It was quiet and still. I looked around and saw a house with a dome. There was a sign on a pole that said, "Santa's Home." It had a two-sleigh garage with stalls on each side. I loved the bright lights and the jolly design. Mrs. Claus greeted us with a wink and a smile. She asked us to come in and stay for a while. She was so kind and it was icy cold, so we entered the house to get out of the snow. Santa said I could sit in his big rocking chair. It was too big to rock, but I didn't care. We sat and talked about things I like to do. Then Santa taught me to laugh real deep. Can you? They offered me some cookies from off the shelf. I asked if I could see a real Santa's elf. Santa said, "Yes," then picked up the control to his big screen TV attached to the wall. To my surprise, I saw my best friend Juan. He was helping our neighbor rake leaves from her lawn. The next person I saw was my aunt, Carrie Sue. She was helping an old man buy clothes and some food. Santa showed me more people. There were many I knew. They were all helping others, doing what they could do. There were lots of people from so many places. They were all working hard with smiles on their faces. I then told Santa, "I do not understand. I want to meet elves and shake their little hands." Santa chuckled a bit, then said with a smile, "But you've met many elves. You've known them for a while. You see, North Pole elves prepare for Christmas Day. The rest of the year, I depend on my Elf Brigade. They look every day to help where they can. They reach out to others, try to be a helping hand." He then asked me to be part of his Elf Brigade. Would I try to help others each and every day? I thought for a moment and answered, yes, I would. Because when you help others, you also feel good. We talked a long time. Santa showed me around. I got to meet North Pole elves and see Christmastown. But then it was time for me to go home. That's when I woke up in my room, all alone. I know it was just a dream, but still, it seemed like it happened. It felt so real. I chuckled a bit and laughed. Ho, ho, ho! Then I got out of bed and reached for my coat. Attached was a note from my Aunt Carrie Sue. The message was short, the words just a few. So what did the message from Carrie Sue say? Just 5 words. Welcome to Santa's Elf Brigade.